What's going on, guys? It is the SMT, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at a story that involves Verizon and their 5G. Now, of course, with the NFL kind of, starting off this season, it's, week one of the NFL season, and it's like a big time. There's a lot of buzz. The NFL is the biggest league here in the U.S., and football is king when it comes to sports. So it's very fitting that if a company is going to have some type of brand recognition in sports, they would do so with the NFL and football, and American football, I should say. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this article and the contents of it and how this impacts the wireless world here in the U.S. So Verizon has a really, really good, long-standing relationship with the NFL. I mean, they've had contracts and advertisements and different revenue streams and connections with business for several years. I mean, I've been watching the NFL for a long time, and I can remember for over a decade at least where I see tons and tons of advertisements from Verizon on the different games, halftime shows, all types of sponsorships and deals all over the place. So anyways, being that the NFL is king here in the U.S., and Sundays obviously are a huge celebration of NFL football, almost like church, you would say, for like the sports fanatic. Verizon has this new deal, I guess, where they'll be implementing 5G connectivity in 13 NFL stadiums starting in week one. And these deals, in terms of how they're being assembled, while we don't really have I guess we'll say the details of it, we do know that these 13 NFL stadiums will have it as of week one. So that being said, it's the 100th anniversary of the NFL, and they're kind of bringing and celebrating in this 100-year anniversary with Verizon. So the following stadiums have been confirmed to have Verizon's 5G in the stadiums. We've got Bank of America in North Carolina, Broncos Stadium in Denver, CenturyLink Field in D.C., Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts, Hard Rock Stadium in Florida, I think that's Jacksonville, and then I think MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Now there's more, and obviously there's greater details covered in some of the articles that I've seen. But what's interesting about this particular announcement is not all cities have Verizon 5G in them, but all these stadiums do. So it doesn't require that the city has Verizon 5G, but they're just going to put some 5G in the stadiums. Now, this is 5G ultra wideband branding that Verizon is deploying, and you'll see it on their advertisements, 450 to 1.5 gigabits per second and all this other stuff. Anyways, super fast download speed, but what's the deal with the latency? We know that's been an issue. Have they addressed the upload problems from when they first deployed 5G? That's still an issue. And of course, when you're not connected to 5G, you're falling back on LTE. Has that been addressed in these stadiums? So I think there's a lot to kind of ask about in this story. I mean, they're trying to get people that are sitting in the stadium connected to 5G to get them off of the LTE network, I think. So connection's going to be an issue because Verizon only uses millimeter wave. So from what I understand, even if you're sitting in certain parts of the stadium where the 5G is within the same enclosed area, the connectivity issues are still a problem, and connecting to millimeter wave is still a challenge. So, take it as you may, Verizon's millimeter wave still having difficulty in stadiums, just because of that millimeter wave, the nature of the spectrum. It's just doesn't travel well and propagate well. So Commissioner Goodell, he's the commissioner of the NFL, he kind of came out and said, hey, we're going to have this in all 32 stadiums across the NFL, and it's awesome and fantastic, and longtime partner and friend and business, whatever, associates with Verizon, whatever. That's kind of just an update as to what they're doing there. And in other Verizon news, Verizon is going to have an exclusivity to the OnePlus 7T Pro 5G McLaren Edition. I know that's a long name, but this could be huge for OnePlus, as they don't really have much United States brand recognition. At least in the Western world, they really don't. The OnePlus 6T was sold in T-Mobile, and this would be huge for their expansion in the U.S. Getting inside of carrier stores is critical in the U.S., but a OnePlus 7T Pro 5G McLaren Edition is going to be a very expensive phone. Dare I say, probably pushing $2,000. The reason I say that is, first of all, it's a 5G phone. Most of them are pushing $1,000 more. And then the other side of it is McLaren editions are always a very limited production models. And then, this one's going to have 5G on top of it. So not going to be cheap, but I just thought I'd update you guys on the Verizon 5G in the NFL stadiums, and then the OnePlus 7T Pro 5G McLaren Edition coming to Verizon as an exclusive. So let me know what you guys think of these news in the comment section below. Drop me a comment, drop me a line. Let me know what you think. Thoughts and opinions are very welcome. If you could, please like and share this video. Help the channel grow. And, of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do go ahead and subscribe to the channel and bell notify yourself so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And if you want to get more involved with the SMT communities, we've got the Discord server as well as the Patreon page. If you're looking for more exclusive content from the SMT, check those links out there in the description box, as well as if you would like to support production here on the SMT YouTube channel, there's a PayPal share link in there as well. Many thanks for those considerations in advance. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And this is the SMT, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.